Hello everybody, East Sussex Biker here. I've just put this back together again after the cam housing leak, and I'm just about to give it to run to see what happens. Now I've put a mudguard extender on, and somebody said to me, be warned, you will get a noise, and I have. It's the clatter you can hear as I go over some bumps. As you might pick that up, I don't know whether the mic will pick it up. So I will check it when I get to the petrol station. I'm hoping that's all it is anyway, unless I've left something loose. But it's very noisy. Yeah, it can't support that very well, can it? Oh well, we just have to live with it. It's there now. Right, let's fill this mother up. Haven't gone very far, but let's put some proper juice in it, shall we? Give it some beans. Trouble is, that's going to clatter like mad going through the lanes. Drive me mad. Oh well, that'll do. Supersonic stuff. 25 quid, look, 15 litres. Robbing bastards. I never thought I'd see the day when we would see £1.45 for fuel again. I always thought maybe £1.24 was dear enough. I can't see that happening again either. 52457. Right, let's go for a little jingle down the main road. Jingle, I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's going to rip that mud fender off. I need to be going away from this sun, it's driving me insane, along with the rattle. At least I know what the rattle is. I don't want to cane it, I just want to give it a steady run, that's all. So I've had the cam housing cover off about 4 times now, and each time I've put it back on it's leaked, and I discovered that what I believe it to be is that the modification that's been put in to stop the cam chain jumping, timing chain jumping, when the bike is left for a period of time and the timing chain tensioner drains, that the guide is too long, and that should have been changed or modified, and doesn't look like it ever was. So I've since discovered that the new guide, if you buy it, is shorter So as I've previously documented, I've shaved the top off the cam chain guide, the lower one, so that it's flush with the cylinder head face where the cam housing sits. And I know this was a common problem, so I'm just very wary that it may leak again. Oh, look at this, terrible. Let's keep back from him and then we can see the potholes. So finally I've managed to get it back together again after the last event of removing everything again. Mind you, I can take it apart in half an hour now, and hopefully this time, and when I put it back together, I put some sealant, which they do recommend to use. So I put some sealer along the face of the head, and then I put the gasket on, and then I left that to dry for 24 hours. I basically ran out of time and I thought I'm not going to rush it, and then the next day I came back and I put the lid on, did it all up and left it for another 24 hours. And so I'm hoping that that will do the trick. Anyway, we'll see. Time will tell. So I'm just giving this a sort of a high rev run, just to sort of let it get hot. And then we'll see what happens. I was almost at the point of selling it, and I thought, well, I can't sell it with an oil leak because that would just be stupid. That's not fair on the next person. I wouldn't want it, although I got it. But the strange thing is, I left this for 8 weeks. This had never leaked. And then I rode it to Chelmsford and back. When I got to Chelmsford, I had oil all over my boot. Not a huge amount, but it also splattered up the side of the bike and over the edge of the rear wheel on the right hand side. Anyway, I managed to get it home without any troubles, and that's when I discovered the leak. But it's weird because I've had the bike over a year now, and then never in that time has it happened. So it was a bit of a strange one, really. It's quite windy today. We had quite a lot of showers earlier on. I was going to go to work on the bike, but I decided to go in the car instead.